What should you know about Georgia's First Offender Act? Under Georgia's First Offender Act, a person may plead guilty but avoid a conviction. First Offenders Act is a sentence of deferred adjudication rather than a conviction. First offender is not automatically given or offered. In fact, a defendant has to request it, and the court may or may not approve it. A person can only use First Offenders Act one time. And to qualify for First Offenders Act, a person must not have a prior felony conviction. This is a big deal. If you're facing a felony and enter a plea without using your first offender, the option to use first offender is forever lost. You cannot have a felony conviction and use first offender. There are certain offenses that do not allow first offender treatment as well, such as DUI, murder, armed robbery. So no first offender for serious violent felonies under Georgia law. It is important to know that first offender treatment can be revoked. So if a person fails to complete or comply with all conditions of his or her sentence, the judge may revoke the remainder of the sentence or resentence the person. Defendants who have entered a plea under first offender often ask, how do I handle criminal history questions on applications for employment? Well, the answer is twofold. If the question asks, have you been convicted of a crime? Then the answer is no. But if the question asks, have you been arrested? Then the answer is yes. This is what you need to know about First Offender Act in Georgia. I can't promise the outcome, but I can promise the fight. And I always fight to win. Call us, the Burgess Law Group, the small firm with the big fight.